Hello there guys and girls, this is Pixel and today I've got a very interesting crate opening video for you all. It is Saturday, so yes, that does mean a crate opening. I'm going to be doing today what I'm going to call the Rocket League Extinct crate opening. Now, if you haven't heard, Rocket League recently announced that in their next summer update, which will probably be sometime in June, they're going to retire the Champions crate series. So that's C1s, 2s, 3s, and 4. Now, they'll still be in your inventory. If you have these crates, they'll still be there. They just won't drop after matches anymore. So currently, the number of these crates are still going up because nobody's opening them, but they're still being dropped every now and again after games. But then after this update, they won't be dropped, so the number of crates can only go down when people open them, which means the crates get rarer and the items get more desirable, because as more crates get opened, the less chances you have at getting, say, painted loopers, for instance. Now, I could, in this video, I would have perhaps maybe opened C4s or C2s to try and get some painted voltaics or painted zombas, but with the introduction of the player's choice crate, you can still get voltaics and zombas painted in a crate or just in a crate in general after this update. But loopers, however, you can't. Now, I'm not going to be opening C3s because I don't really fancy going for discotheques or pulsars, but loopers, if you can get some red loopers or some pink ones or some saffron ones, some really cool colors, they won't be able to be obtained in crates anymore. And then as time goes on, imports will dwindle because the import traders will get normal painted exotics and you won't have as many to trade up to get some painted exotics. So I'm going to open 28 C1 crates and do all the trade-ups to try and get some decent items that might be worth something in the future. You know, a Trinity boost might be worth something in the future because it's an import boost that a lot of people trade up at this point. So there won't be as many in the game because people will still want to trade them up to get loopers. So eventually, I think the Trinity boost and these import cars will be quite a bit more valuable in a few months' time. So let's get in straight and open these crates. So obviously, there's no joy of getting like painted cars or painted decals or painted boosts or anything in these crates like the new ones. So the things we're aiming for in this video: any items for trade-ups, such as imports. A mystery decal is, of course, always appreciated. And, you know, painted exotics. So painted exotics, mystery decal, and then any other items are fine, of course, because we can trade them up at the end. But the bottom 6 is what we're going to be looking at here. Maybe some painted chakrams, that sort of thing. So, yeah, an extinct crate opening. Let me know if you want to see more of these extinct crate openings, perhaps when the update actually drops. Because I could do it. Obviously, the joy of seeing the combo, I'm not going to miss it. When I run out of C1 crates, I'm not going to miss seeing the combo over and over again. Seeing these items like on the spinner really takes me back to about 6 months ago when you know, C1 crates were still fine to open. They were still good. You know, now it seems very like a dry spell with these. I've got an Arcana, so I think that's 3 rares, so it's not great. It's not great. So yeah, we're just going to keep opening these crates and see how it goes, and then of course do the trade-ups at the end. I might edit this into like a sort of highlights reel. I might keep it going. It depends if I keep talking or not, because I do like to talk a lot. We got a snake skin. That's something. We're going to do the superstition now because my throat's getting a little bit sore. We're going to do the drink water crate because one very notable time I did this. That looks sick, by the way. Have they changed that? Have they like made the outline of the scales more prominent and the flames at the back more prominent? That looks sick. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to put that out there. That looks amazing. But yeah. I did a water crate on a stream. I got 20xx. Was it 20xx? It was. I think it was 20xx. So let's do it again. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if that slowed down a little bit sooner? That would have been another mystery decal water crate. Now, there were rumors when 20xx and Biomass came out. No, not 20xx and Biomass. 20xx and Tora came out, that you could obtain these mysteries in the first crate. Same with Hex and Biomass. They were like, you could get Hex in a C1 crate. However, even to this day, it's still something that I've never seen. So, can you clear this up for me in the comments right now? 1, is it possible? And 2, if it supposedly is, have you ever seen it and where can I see it? Because I've never seen, like a Hexed in a C1 crate. You know, I've seen it in C4 because that's the crate that came out with Hex, but I've only ever seen Parallax, Slipstream, Labyrinth, and Heatwave in C1s, 2s, and 3s. I want to know if it's possible with one of the mystery again. Maybe we'll find out today. Maybe we'll get a bubbly in this C1 crate. It's not going to happen, I don't think, because I think the C1's programming only knows the 4 original mystery decals. I assume that's the way it works. Because I remember when the Turbo crate came out, I kept getting Hexed. And then when the Nitro crate came out, I get 20xx. I get Tora. So it's almost like when there's a new crate comes out, I am destined to get the previous new mystery decal in that crate. So when the Nitro crate came out, I was always going to get the 20XX and the Tora. When the Turbo crate came out, I was always going to get Hexed and Biomass. When C4 came out, that's when I got a Heat Wave. So it's like my mystery decal luck is a generation behind. So when they bring out the next summer crate, I might be loaded with Bubblies and Spectres and so on. And the trend might repeat itself. Like generally from the beginning, that trend has repeated itself. It's actually quite amazing when I think about it. It's always happened that way. Always. I never got a 20XX or a Tora in a Turbo crate. I've never had a Bubbly or a Spectre in a Nitro crate. So yeah, it's pretty mad. I never had Hexed in a C1, 2, or 3 crate, I don't think. So it's crazy how this is happening. But we're currently getting a lot of rares. I think we just had a Snake Skin, Chakram wheels, and then all rares. But to be honest, with the white Dracos, seeing these old basic decals on the pretty standard cards, you know, Breakout, Dominus, that sort of thing, it still looks awesome. It still looks awesome. I want to see an import body, please. Not the Pollo Caliente. That's not what you want. Like, this is why I stopped. I wanted to stop opening crates. Like when I made that video, see, I thought that was painted there. That little thing in there. It looks a bit like a bit like the MDGA. Yeah, it is the MDGA. Like when I did the video of me getting the red lightnings in a C2 crate, the video that I started uploading daily from that point onwards, I think, more or less. I was never going to do any crate openings again. Imagine if I didn't. Another one-off a mystery decal. That one was probably the closest one yet. Maybe we will get it. I don't know. This could turn into a Camping Russia mystery decal roulette kind of video. I'm not sure, but we're not even halfway through yet. So there's still a chance. I've had painted Photons in a crate, in a C1 crate, so we could maybe now get painted Loopers. Maybe. We're just going to get some regular Photons. That is the one wheel that I have a lot of, because I actually found a buyer who would buy regular exotic wheels for keys. I think it was like 12 keys for 24 Voltaics and Zombas, then like as low as sort of 8 keys for like, I don't know, like Loopers or Lobos or something like that. But the guy didn't like Photon wheels. He didn't mind every other wheel, even ARAs, you know, every other wheel he bought. So I had over 400 exotics. I'm now down to about 100, and I'd say like literally 70 to 80% of them are Photon wheels because he didn't like Photon wheels. There we go, get some Looper wheels. I would be, this time 6-7 months ago, I'd be ecstatic with back-to-back exotics, and you know, Loopers are going to be good to hold on to. I think that will be a good thing to do because people still like Loopers, whether you're new to the game or you're not so new to the game. You know, Loopers still look good, whether they're painted or not. They do look pretty decent. It's going to be another combo. I don't even know if we're going to really have many import trade-ups at this point because I haven't created any imports and I've done, I think, one very rare. So even if we got 27 rares, that would be one very rare trade-up to a single import. So if we don't get better crate luck, we're not going to have any chances at painted Loopers. There's a Dominus GT. That's a huge help. That's 25 rares worth because 25 rares trades up to one import. So that's definitely a help. That looks pretty good. I think the Heat Wave looks on the Dominus GT similar to the way it does on the Octane ZSR. It's not quite there. The accent, the flames aren't as pronounced as they should be, like they are on the Octane, which just looks incredible. So, I don't know. I don't think they'll ever change that, though, to be honest. It's going to be a Breakout Vice. I don't know if we've had one of those yet today. Wouldn't mind a Dot Matrix, though. They're quite cool. Alright. Yeah, it's just a normal one. Let's keep going. I think I do have a few very rare C1s stocked up, so there could still be a chance for an import trade up. That's what we're working towards if we can't get a mystery decal or painted exotic in this extinct crate opening. But a very rare is good. I'll take that. I think I've got a few Anubises backed up as well, so I think we will have at least 2 imports from here. But you know, 2 imports is of course not good enough for a painted exotic trade up, and you can't get a painted import. So really, it's never going to be a surprise what you get by this point in this extinct dying breed of crate. The Shibuya. Sad thing is, I'm pretty sure I did used to main this. There's videos of me using this unironically as like a cool decal. Back in the day, that was September, I believe. September or August, when I first got my PS4 in August. I think it was either August then or September when I used that as my main decal for my car. Never used the Takumi Anubis because I've never actually used the Takumi. I might try it one day. I think I used the Takumi RXT once. Maybe, and I might have tried the Takumi as well, but it's never looked that good to me. It looks quite small on the top, and the front's quite like big. I don't know. I don't like really the way the Takumi looks, so I've never really given it a chance. Dominus, of course, I have. I'm not sure if I've actually used the Arcana decal though. Let me just have a little look at it. No, I probably haven't. I think by the time I was using the Dominus, I did have mystery decals, such as, you know, Slipstream, Labyrinth, all those things before Hexed and Biomass came out. And I'd probably use Dominus Snakeskin at one point. It's not the Trinity, it's the Dot Matrix. I think an import trade-up is going to be unlikely. I would really love a pair of Crimson Loopers. One, they look incredible, they still do, but two, they are going to go up in value. I mean, realistically, they shouldn't go up as much as they will, but people see the crates not being dropped anymore, and I think they blow it out of proportion. They see that they're not being dropped, and they think it's all of a sudden these items are really rare. But in actual fact, they're still just as rare as they were just before the crate stopped being dropped, because there's still that same amount of items on the market. It shouldn't be for another few months that they go up in value, but I'm pretty sure the community will just shoot up the value immediately, foreseeing that rise in value later on down the timeline. So I don't know. I think red loopers would be a good thing to get a hold of. If I can't get it in a crate opening, I will try and trade for it, because like I said, they look insane. They look incredible with any orange team car if you have got a red color scheme. Even to me, even to the colorblind person, red loopers are so vibrant with their color. I can see it very clearly. So yeah, come on. Like, imagine seeing just a really thick red looper on that spin. I would see it immediately. Unlike the Chakram, where the icon color isn't even red and the wheel itself is red. Like, I'm pretty sure that's pink, but the wheel does not match up. So 3 more crates. It's been, as far as a crate opening goes, been pretty terrible. I've managed to keep talking because, like I said, that's something that I do a lot. I like to talk, I like to entertain, and I get things going on in my mind. But we get things like this. We're one off the mystery decal again very close, but it's just not enough. Because I saw somewhere, someone said that the what you get in the crate is predetermined from when you open it. So the images that you see, the items flying past, are irrelevant. It doesn't matter if you go past 10 mysteries, or if you're one off a mystery, or if you're sandwiched in between mysteries. You're not getting a mystery, so it doesn't matter. It just does. It feels annoying when you see it get so close. I feel like that's why people get kind of frustrated about it. But I think this is going to be the last crate, and then I honestly, unless we get an import now, I don't think we'll have an import trade up to do. I think we'll be stuck at 4. Unless I have import spare, that could be a thing. We got an Anubis, so generally no mysteries. I think we have 1 import. It's going to be tough. Unless we have import saved up, I don't know if we'll have an import trade up to do. So let's have a look right here. I'm going to trade up actually some rares. Decal. Okay, here we go. We'll go with the combo. Let's trade some of these up. Let's trade them all up. Wabam. We don't need any of them. I'm not holding any of them for any particular reason. So we can trade all of these up and just see how it goes. Certified Dot Matrix, the scenes when we got that back in the day. All right, where's the... There it is, the Arcana's right there. Okay, so we've got 8 here, so we can keep 3. So I'll keep the Breakout Shibuya, the Striker Vice, and the Tactician Vice. That's probably wise. And there we go. It's going to be a Dominus Snakeskin. All right, so we got 2 imports here. So let's just trade them up. Let's keep the Turtle Snakeskin and... okay, I think we just got 2, so we'll keep the, not the Turtle Snakeskin, the Turtle Anubis and the Turtle Dot Matrix, but I think we're going to keep the Turtle Dot Matrix because I like the Dot Matrix. Yep, okay, so hopefully we had an import saved up, because I don't think we got enough, to be honest, and that would suck if we can't do that. Okay, we did have a couple saved up. We had a couple saved up, so we can do a trade up. I'll keep the Score of Trinity because that's certified, so that's going to get rarer and rarer as well. I'll keep it. I'm gonna keep it Dominus as well. Okay, so let's trade this up. This is the chance for Crimson Loopers. It could happen. It could not happen. But I would love for it to happen, Rocket League. Some Crimson Loopers would be an insane way to end this Extinct crate opening. If not, it's no worries. We could try again in the future. But please. Normal Photons, literally the worst trade up. Especially because, once again, if you look at my exotics... Never mind. Well, look, if you look at my exotics right here... I'm starting to build a few back from the time I traded with the guy. Like, I've got some Chaos Wheels, got some painted Chaos Wheels as well. Got my Crimson K2s that I got in a live stream. White Drakers, of course. These painted ARAs I got in a live stream. We got some Saffron Loopers, which look very good. But if we look here, it's predominantly Photons because, you know, everything else got traded away. I only have 2 non-painted Zombas. I have more painted Zombas than non-painted Zombas. Got a load of painted Roulette Wheels, but it's all just Photons because the guy didn't want to buy them. So, I would say... that Extinct crate opening was not particularly successful. We did have a chance. We at least had a chance to make it successful with some painted loopers, but it was not meant to be. I will, if I do live streams, you know, keep trying to trade up. But I thought that'd be an interesting sort of take on a crate opening to do for this week. So if you did enjoy and want to see more videos like them, sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe today to join the Pixel Army. I've been Pixel, you've been awesome, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.